How's it going, guys? So we're up here on another no cooling call, and we have this this train. Looks like about a 7-ton, and we're gonna jump into this and see what's going on. All right, so I got it opened up. I don't see any major causes of failure. Our low voltage breaker's not tripped, so I do see a code right here, 2 flashes, so that could just be a heartbeat. I'm not too familiar with these train units, so I'm gonna check the panel real quick, and then we'll dive in here and start testing our voltages and see where we're failing. Alright guys, so I had a chance to look into it a little bit more, and if you come over here, this is going to be on our RTRM board, which is our compressor control right here. Basically, all it's going to tell me for the 2 quarter-second flashes is a diagnostic exists, and I looked up the manual and I was able to find all of the diagnostic problems for this unit, and there's quite a list. So I'm gonna reset this unit and jump into it, but not before checking the filters and checking the blower motor. So I'm gonna get into that because that's first on the list. It says supply fan fail, and then it goes into a list of all the other sensors and everything that control this microprocessor. So I'm gonna check the simple stuff first, get it reset, and go from there. All right, so I checked the belt in there, and it seems fairly new and pretty tight. The filters weren't too bad, so I just reset the unit, and I no longer have my trouble code. So I'm gonna wait for this unit here to kick on and kind of go from there. Probably make sure we still have a call for cooling. Hopefully resetting the thermostat didn't take my call away. Oh, there it goes. My blower. The blower looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this panel back on. So I got a call for the fan, but not for cooling anymore. So there's might be a delay on the thermostat. I'm gonna wait a few minutes, and if it doesn't come on, I'm just gonna jump it out up here. Okay, so our unit actually just came on, and seems like everything's running. The blower is running. Our suction pressure, our sat temp is about 45 degrees. Our head pressure is not too crazy yet. So, kind of a head scratcher. I'm gonna sit here and watch this for a little while, see if it cycles off or we get another code, and then I might go through my list a little bit more, check some sensors and everything else, and kind of go from there. Alright guys, so the unit's been running for about 10-15 minutes, no other issues, and I've just been reading through these diagnostics, and most of these diagnostics won't even apply to this type of package unit. So the first one could have been a supply fan failure. We checked the fan and the filters and the wiring and all that type of stuff, the contactor, and there's nothing wrong with the supply fan. And there's a possible gas heat failure, which they haven't been running the heat for a couple weeks. There is a active frost stat. There's an RTOM communication failure, that's possible. RTVM communication failure, or an active smoke detector. These are the only possible things. So I'm gonna go talk to the customer, pick their brain, see if anything's happened where they had the smoke detectors go off for any reason or anything like that. But as of right now, it's kind of a head scratcher. I'm gonna go through and check all my wiring and everything else, but I think we're gonna be okay just to leave it, and we'll know exactly where to look when we come back. So okay, so real quick, before I closed it up, I wanted to track down as many of these sensors as I could. And this is going to be our outdoor air sensor, and that was on the list. And I went to remove it and test the resistance on it, and the resistance tested out good, but this is what I was concerned about, is how easily that just comes disconnected like that, and how loose that is. So that could be our culprit right there, possibly opening up and causing this board to go into a lockout, or maybe just the wire just being a little bit off like that, causing a loose connection or an open reading on that resistance. So I'm gonna run this by the owner, and if it happens again, if we get another call out, I'm gonna definitely come out with a new sensor and just run a new outdoor air sensor. As far as everything else, there was not very much I could find, but I just don't like how that clips in so loosely. I'm just gonna push it in there nice and snug, and like I said, I'm gonna talk to the owner, see if she wants to come back out and go ahead and replace the sensor, and if not, we'll do it if it happens again. So I think that's going to be it for this one today. I'll definitely bring you guys back if something else comes up, but man, I thought it was going to be a little bit more of an interesting video, but it is what it is today. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. If you liked the video, hit the like. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button, and I'm out.